Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. Sorry, I was here like 20 seconds ago, but I knew I had to sneeze, so I let the sneeze come out first. There's probably going to be more of them this live stream, so don't worry. You'll get to see it. J-Bones first in the chat. What's going on, J-Bones? Lemon Lust number 2. Lemon Lust. We got J-Bones. Dark Bro. We got Lemon Lust and Dark Bro again. Thank you guys for being in here. Let's check the market out as I'm fighting off a sneeze right now. It's terrible, man. I know it's going to happen. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, sitting at $4.27 right now. It is sitting at $4.27 after hours, after closing at $4.25 today. Down 4% on the day today. Pretty tough day for AMC. Shiba Inu coin sitting at $7.42, down 3.5%. GameStop finishing down 4% on the day today, $23.92. Bitcoin coming back down to exactly where it was this morning when we were streaming, sitting at $30,420. I know you guys like that 420. The Nasdaq closed lower today, 13,791, down 0.18%. Nonetheless, man, really sitting right here, attempting a new, fresh, recent high. Unable to break it today, but man, right there. What is the daily high? 13,844.50. 20 points below, 19 and change below the recent high. So we are knocking on the door of a new recent high, closing at 13,791. AMC 425, GameStop 23.92, Dogecoin 6.68 cents. Ethereum, gonna go back to the 1 minute chart, sitting at 1907. Shiba Inu coin 743, Bitcoin 30,440 right now. Mullen Auto having a very good day today. Kenneth got to be feeling good about that one. Sitting 69% higher on the day. It was even better earlier today, touching 18.17, closing at 17 cents, and still moving a little bit higher after hours. A whopping 70% gain on the day. Did Mullen bottom? That is the question everybody is going to want to know. A beautiful green line on the chart today, coming back up here. Look, guys, it is a very strong gain, but it only takes us back to where we were last week. We are still half price of where we were 2 weeks ago. So just be very, very careful with this gain right here. If you are making money in Mullen Auto right now, get yourself a beautiful stop loss and don't look back. Sundial sitting at $1.40. Sundial down 1.41% of the day today. SPY sitting at $4.43, BBIG $1.28, Highcroft Mining 31.5 cents, Netflix $4.45.90, closing 1% higher. The QQQ finishing a break even on the day today, down just 1 cent. Not bad for the QQQ. Ape closing at $1.71, 2.84% lower on the day. MPW $9.50, Tesla set $2.82. Wow, Tesla finishing higher by about 1%. Enovix, where did it end today? 1905? 1926 on Enovix, 2.34% gain today. PID 1801, Joby 1069. Not bad, guys. I mean, it's mixed. It was a mixed day in the stock market and crypto market today. Not bad. Much better than an overall red day. So still very excited about the action we're seeing right now. And the NASDAQ, the overall stock market, really creeping in on recent highs. Click it. Yes, Bronson. So I didn't know if you were in the live stream this morning, but I was talking about it. I moved one transaction over, right? I did a test transaction, and I did have that one settle. So I think it took what? I don't know if it was Monday. I don't know if it was Monday or yesterday that it ended up settling. I wasn't looking every single day, but it took about one full business week for that transaction to finally get approved and hit my wallet. So yes, I did get that USDC. I'm going to trigger a second transaction here with the rest of it, get it all off Voyager. But for anybody that is looking to move their money off of Voyager, at least in my first experience, I would expect about a week. So if you hit that transfer button and you're not seeing it, I wouldn't start panicking. It did take my first transaction a week to get off of the Voyager platform. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. Okay, you've got to get it off before the month is up. There's only a 30-day window to get it off of Voyager. If you guys leave it on Voyager, they will supposedly send you a checkout. Also, July 15th KuCoin is going to be moving over. I don't know if there's going to be increased KYC or know your customer, I guess, requirements on the KuCoin platform, or what the deal is, but everybody is going to have to KYC and go through, I guess, a more stringent, I don't even know the right word to use, more stringent verification process. Yo, Bronson, Mr. Claybro, the big barista, what's going on? A long time since I've seen you. Got into Open Door at 182. I'm so proud right now. 3 years old. Cross your fingers for me. Open Door, the big barista. I'm not sure what Open Door is. Is it a stock or crypto? Is it a crypto? Or are you talking a stock? 3-year hold, man. Very nice. Very, very nice long-term hold there. Let me know what the ticker is. I'll look it up, Big Barista. Bros, check this out. I wrote this one myself. Darkness is not the absence of light, but rather an opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. Dark Bro, I like it, man. I like anything that's motivational like that, so very nice. PS5 says, Clint, where can we see Bitcoin heading from this bearish divergence? 26, 27, 28, which many are calling out, or 29 for a long entry. Thanks, bro. Not financial advice. Absolutely. So let's just see here. My first level is 29. Okay? That's where I see us getting held up. So right now, if we do fall through this 30,000 mark, you guys can see that we have, consider this almost like a wick. It wicked up, but because it crossed and because it ran during the end of the day, the end of the trading day, where Webull considers their candles, it did fall right back down. So consider it a wick if you want, because it was unable to sustain that movement, and the timing of it just allowed it to have a body above the line here. But nonetheless, still wicking up and coming right back down below this 30,600 level. The channel that's forming is between 30,000 and 30,600. It's a very tight channel. Just, what is that, 2%? It's like a 2% channel on the Bitcoin chart right now since June 22nd. So going on about 2, maybe 3 weeks here pretty soon. So 2 to 3 weeks, simple 2% range on Bitcoin. If it does break down below this 30, I think we're touching 29. Okay, if it's able to break up, dude, we could go all the way up to 36. So it's crucial that we do break up through that level. But if we fall down below and you don't want to get in at 30, right, which is where we've been treading water for the last 2 weeks here, my first entry would be 29. Okay, if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, and that's the upper end of these bodies back here. But below that, 27.2 would be my number. So I'm kind of skipping 28, although 28 is not bad for these bodies here and this one day body in this area. So my lines would be 29 and 27, but of course I could see why people would say 28 would be an entry as well. I guess it just depends on how aggressive you want to be, but more importantly, what's the news sorry. What's the news that would be driving Bitcoin lower at that point? If it's a huge fundamental upset, I would go to the more conservative levels of maybe even waiting for 25. But if it's just a technical break, I'm looking at 30, 29, 27 is where I got my lines. Obviously, up to you guys. Like you say, man, nothing is ever financial advice, but that's what I would be looking for. Took a week. Yeah, okay, so it took a week for me, took a week for Bronson. Bronson, you fully off? Are you fully off Voyager by now? Or what? Because I am, I'm definitely just rejoicing the day that I am no longer going to have to worry about Voyager. And who knows, man? Maybe one day they'll get another 35% of our money off of the platform. I could be optimistic about that. I would love to see that happen, but that is definitely not something that I am looking forward to doing. Hey bros, an FOMC meeting tomorrow. What can we expect downside? I don't think, dude, there's no way. I really don't think we've got an FOMC interest rate decision tomorrow. Let's look at that though, PS5. Dude, there's, oh man, I thought I clicked log off. I don't think we're already at decision time for interest rates. Let's see where we are here. All right, FX Street. No, so I don't see any FOMC press conference tomorrow. I do see one of the, not the chairman of the Federal Reserve, but it's one of the guys from the Federal Reserve, Logan. He's going to be having a speech tomorrow. So Fed's Logan speech is tomorrow. This is, I mean, it's not that important. It's not like Jerome Powell's going to be talking or anything. So, no, there should not be an FOMC meeting tomorrow. I don't think that you're going to have one. You don't have one all week. Now, this could be important, but not necessarily for cryptocurrency. This is more important for Forex if you guys are trading foreign exchange. But, yeah, I don't see any FOMC meeting. Actually, I don't know when the next one is. I would imagine it's still a couple to several weeks away because I feel like we just had an FOMC meeting a couple weeks ago. I mean, I could be wrong. Time absolutely flies, but I don't think we're going to have one. Stock, open. I'm a bro. Crypto vibes, baby. Loving it. Then you know what to do. Let's get started. All right, looking at open here. My boy's been in it for a couple years. Open Door Technologies. Let's see this bad boy here. Let's look at the monthly graph. All right. Finally, on the upside, man. Coming back up here. And if you got in 3 years ago, you're getting in right as this was potentially an IPO or a SPAC. This could have been a SPAC that went public back in 2020 here. On the upswing now. I don't know if you've been able to average down, but dude, if you go from 90 cents back up to $40, that's going to be a wild gain. So I have no idea what these guys do. It's the first time I've ever seen this stock. So hopefully they do end up moving nicely higher for you. Their market cap is still a big company, man. $2.5 billion market cap right now. And of course they were much, much higher unless they diluted. I don't know. Like I say, I haven't been following. But unless they diluted, you've got a lot of potential to the upside right now. 648 million shares outstanding, $4 price point. It's going from $9 over the course of 2023 right now, 4xing in value. So yeah, dude, hopefully you continue to run in that and you make a ton of money. Bro, I saw that one. For the most part, besides my Shiba mishap. Yeah, Bronson, good deal, man. Get out of Voyager and never look back. Probably Hunter. He's kind of known for that. I definitely missed something, I think. Joys of being the president. Oh, yeah, everybody loves being the president. I don't know, man. I'd be kind of embarrassed if I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm going to put everything I gain in Pendle and put it on Shiba. What do you think? Oh, you guys always make me a little bit nervous. Giovanni, I don't know how much you gained. All right. I do know you absolutely killed it in Pendle. Let's see where we're at right now. Did you close out or are you letting the gain there run? Pepe 2.0, we're going back to Pepe 2.0, $35 million market cap right now. Down a little bit from where it was earlier, as you can see on the graph here. Touching, 11 point per coin highs, coming back down to 7.9 point per coin highs. But nonetheless, still a nice 30% gain on the day today, $35 million market cap. Let's look at where Pendle is at. All right, Pendle chilling 8% lower, still at that 86 cent mark, bouncing back up to 93 cents. Yeah, it got back up $1, above $1. So I don't know if you've taken your profit or what the deal is there, but I do know this. Okay, if you're going all into Shiba Inu coin, here's my current thoughts. I would absolutely anticipate the next run happening during a bull market. If we get Shibarium hype, if Shibarium is released and Shiba Inu coin rips higher and the overall market is not following along, I cannot tell you guys to take profits or anything like that, and don't listen to me if I tell you, but look at booking some profits, okay? Do not expect any cryptocurrency to buck the trend of the overall market and be able to drastically sustain that trend. Now, Obviously, Shiba Inu coin is a very large coin. I don't think that it's going to go under, but I believe that the ecosystem team is dwindling. Now, let me explain that. Right now, the ecosystem team basically consists of Satoshi and Lucy. That's it. That's all you really see in the ecosystem team. I don't even know who runs the Shib token Twitter account. And I don't even know if they're really still active. So, you've got Satoshi and you've got Lucy running the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team. And they are basically putting their sails up and getting ready to sail off into the sunset. So, Satoshi has stated several times that when Shibarium does come out, you're not going to be seeing him anymore. Lucy might stick around or something, but heavily promoting other coins like Bad AI. Bad Idea AI. I think it's Bad Idea AI. So, I believe that the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem itself and like the community is going to continue on. But with a dwindling of the ecosystem team, we may see kind of like less attention, less attraction, less excitement, and therefore less volatility. So just be aware of that. Hunter just likes the way it smells. Always, dude. I love the way food smells. So popcorn is a really good one. I love the smell of popcorn. Guys, click the like button. 26 people in here. I don't even want to look how many likes there are. It was disappointing in the afternoon, in the morning live stream there. Clibro, the last time we were live, Bitcoin was at $31,000. Now it's almost $1,000. Is it news from not getting the ETF finalized? Or just the RSI on Bitcoin coming. You know what? It could be a combination of both, or it could honestly be either one of those. PS5. Here's the thing that I don't necessarily like. It's all but impossible to determine why stuff is moving. Because a lot of people can look at different things. The technical traders, they would tell you it's bouncing off because the RSI is coming back down a little bit. They would tell you that there's too much resistance at that $31,000 mark. Maybe we got an overbought territory. The technical traders would be looking at a technical catalyst for that. Fundamental traders would say we didn't have the Bitcoin ETF, have adequate approval or whatever it was from the SEC, and therefore we saw that pullback. So it's most likely a combination of both of those things, but it does depend on who you ask, and that's the thing, man. Nobody ever knows the answer for sure because it's just money flowing in and money flowing out. That money will flow back in, and then the question is going to be, why is it flowing back in? That's the hardest part. All we really need to know is that money is flowing back in. Right now, the money is flowing out as it moves lower in price. I'm going to put everything, I saw that already. Shiba. Fighting their bass. All right. Or fishing. Not fighting, man. This dude's fighting a bass? Like, what's going on right now? Bones, baby. J-Bones in the house. I'm letting it run right now. Bought at 4 cents. Oh, my God. Giovanni still hasn't gotten out of Pendle. Giovanni 20x'd on his Pendle, and he still isn't taking profits. I love it. Bronsoninho! Where's Simoninho at, man? Mr. Simon has not been in here in what feels like over a month. Somebody needs to get Simon in here. Wait, I forgot something. What is that, Blue Cash, man? They've been trying to shift focus from Shib for a while, and it shows. Yeah, dude, I actually counted through some of the tweets this morning. Lucy, she's supposed to be the ecosystem team marketer, right? Really, it is just Lucy and Satoshi. But I think I counted like 15, 16 tweets. And it was 6 or 7, nearly 50% of all of the tweets posted, not including the replies, like replying to comments and replying to her own tweets. 6 or 7 out of the 16 were about Bad Idea AI. It was like 40 to 45% of all of her tweets have been about a project that is theoretically not even a part of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. I know that this team is trying to pump other coins right now. I know they're using their marketing presence and their reach out on Twitter to do so. And when you 5, 10, 20 extra money like they're doing, I mean, it is just ridiculous how much you can stack up and how quickly you can stack it. So That's one of the things about being an influencer, right? They are influencing the prices of these little coins to go higher, but they're not necessarily influencing value to be created for Shiba Inu coin. That's the part that I don't like. And where Pika, we missing people. We are missing people. Where are these people at? Didn't see Pika in the morning live stream today. Hopefully everybody is doing good. You know what? I'm going to give a quick little run to make sure some of these people that YouTube ain't acting up again. And we're not seeing anybody blocked that shouldn't be blocked here. So let's see. No. Forefathers is blocked. I don't want Forefathers to be blocked. Unblocked him. All right, I think that's it. Okay. All right, good on that one, and now we're back. I updated all that stuff, so hopefully everybody's good that's out there. We miss you if you're listening right now and you can't type. Pika, what's up? Simonino, what's up? Everybody that's not been in here in a while, what's up? Hopefully you come back. Hey, bro, can we even compare Shib versus Lunk versus Ben versus Pepe versus the old and the new in gains as an investor just coming into the crypto meme market? Possibly PS5. That's a deep question there. So if somebody brand new is coming into the cryptocurrency market and they've got a choice to make between investing in something like Shiba Inu coin, investing in something like Terra Luna Classic, Ben and Pepe, I think Ben and Pepe are getting a lot more attention right now than Shiba Inu coin and Terra Luna Classic. So it all depends on who is coming in, who this new investor is. You're gonna get some guys coming into the market that think that Shiba Inu coin and Terra Luna Classic, that they're old, right? They're stagnant, that they're not going to be able to move much higher, and maybe they're going to limit themselves at their previous all-time highs. So they're going to view it as a possible 5, 10, 20x opportunity, and they may not get involved with Shiba Inu coin and Terra Luna Classic. They may buy Ben or Pepe because they're doing higher volume right now. They're being talked about more. They are ridiculously being spammed out on Twitter. Another guy might come in and he's got the opposite mentality. He sees that Terra Luna Classic and Shiba Inu coin have easily made it through the bear market and know that they're going to be sustainable and moving higher during the next bull market because the inflow of money is inevitable, and that inflow of money is going to increase prices. So they're going to be convinced that because these coins made it through a bear market, that they did not disappear, that they're safer and more stable assets. So that investor is going to be buying Shiba Inu coin and or Terra Luna Classic. So it really does depend on who the investor is and what they're interested in. It's very hard to blanket it together and just say that one of these is going to be doing better. Disagreement is not conflict. Is the beauty of decentralization. Clay bro, baby. Yes, Lisbon. You are right on that one. You watched the video this morning, didn't you? Luke 2.0004 soon, JD. I hope so. Mr. Palomino. 24 months of bro. 2 years of bro, baby. Mr. Palomino. Como você estazinho? What's going on, Mr. Simon? How you doing, man? Very glad to see you in here. I have no idea who brought you in here, but thank you very much. If you were listening, I love it, Simon. Thank you very much for being a bro for 2 stinking years, man. Thank you very much for that. Chris with a super chat. Chris says, I'm back. Put my P-Dov attitude into work and bow leaving the bloodbath. And now leaving the bloodbath, slaughtered and ready to leave. Hello. Good, man. The day's over now. The day is over. Now it's your time of the day. Chris, dude, glad to have you back in here. And it's all right, man. A hard day at work means you're going to have an even better evening that you are going to enjoy being home. I tell you, man, you sit at home all day, you don't really enjoy being home anymore. You go to work and hate it, you really love coming back home. So looking good. Not sure if you saw my comment on the Lunk proposal to get CZ to head it. If not, I'm going to comment. Make it here, Matthew. I didn't see the comment if you made it on the video. So, yeah, leave the comment in here. We can absolutely discuss it. Congratulations, Samanino. Yes, dude. 2 years, bro. Mr. Palomino, well done, bro. Absolutely. Bem, obrigado. Lisbon. E aí, como você tá? Você fala português? Você do Portugal? Welcome to the club. J-Bones, we got the 2-year club with that skull out there. Tudo bem, Cleidinho. Yes, meu amigo, Samaninho, J-Boninho, Dark Brozinho. Hey, everybody, sorry I'm late. Had some weather blow through. Dude, we didn't have no weather. Dude, Tim, listen. Tim is joking with you, okay? I also live in Ohio. And it has been beautiful and sunny all afternoon long. And it says it's 92 degrees and mostly sunny right now. Tim is just making up an excuse as to why he did not want to join the live stream on time. Tim, man, thank you very much for being in here. Better late than never. I'm Portuguese. Lisbon, muito legal. Lisbon, muito legal. You know what time I gotta leave for work? 4:20. So what time you gotta leave? What time you get there then? 5 o'clock? You gotta start work at 5 o'clock or what? I did not know that. Had fat rain inside. No, we didn't have none of that. It was a beautiful sunny afternoon, man. It says mostly sunny, 92 degrees. It was a very good afternoon. Suits over there talking about sideways rain. We didn't have none of that. Tim, don't make up excuses for being late to the live. Nonetheless, guys, I wanted to come back out here. Hold on, I'm on the wrong page. I wanted to come back out here and see where are we going? No, not Pendle, not Pepe. Which one were we looking at earlier? I don't even know where it went. Oh, bad AI. That's what I wanted to see. There, yeah, bad idea, AI. $18 million market cap, man. It was a $15 million market cap this morning, already bouncing back off of those lows. Had a nice spike up, a spike down, very similar to the spike up and spike down, yet continued gains along the way. So right now, this trend line seems to be holding up in bad idea AI. 20x gains since the beginning of June. And this guy keeps on rolling up. So this seems to be the new, I guess, I don't know, poster child of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team with an $18 million market cap, almost 19, that they can easily manipulate the price higher using their social media reach. So bad idea AI is something that we are going to have to keep our eyes on over the next couple of weeks to see if if Lucy and Shitoshi really pump that thing to much higher levels. Where are we going? And that was 11 minutes ago. I know I missed something, though. Nah, bro, 4:45. 4:45. Oh, he starts at 4:45, and he leaves at 4:20. Yes, 4:20 was 11 minutes ago. Now it's 4:33. But Dark Bro's still got like 3 hours before we get there. So Dark Bro doesn't have to go to work for another 3 hours. Not for me, J-Bones. I'm living this late. Yes, you are, J-Bones. The CZ won't pay them. The CZ. Oh, the CZ. Okay, so CZ, you're saying CZ would not pay the developers to continue working on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. Dude, if that's the case, look, you know, I do think that CZ is a very good businessman. I think that he could run Terra Luna Classic like a business. But I think that kind of giving up the decentralization, even if it's misguided for guided centralization, I mean, you lose the beauty of what Terra Luna Classic is at that point. If you want CZ to lead your coin higher, buy BNB. That's kind of like my mentality of it. Let CZ focus on building up Binance and not necessarily worry about Terra Luna Classic. I think he's much more suited to run his exchange. Crypto Dreamer says, what's up, bro? Clay, how do you feel about Crow? You think $1 is a for sure thing? Been stacking my bag. Crypto Dreamer, I don't think that $1, and I haven't looked at their outstanding supply or any of that in quite some time. So I don't know where a $1 price point kind of puts their market cap. I actually don't even know where Crow is sitting right now. So let's just pull it up and see. But I do believe that if they have not diluted with more coins, that $1 is a very likely price. So they're sitting on $1 billion market cap. It would take them to about a $30 billion market cap if it goes up to $1 in price. It's nearly 20xing from where we're at. Do I think that that is possible? Yes. Is it a sure thing? Interesting question. Nothing is a sure thing. All right? I mean, we could see Crypto.com go bankrupt. It's a risk, right? Everything is a risk. So I can't say it's a sure thing. But what I can say is during the next bull market, this is such a brutal bear market right now, and prices have been hit so stinking hard that during the next bull market, when everybody is signing up and everybody's joining these exchanges, and you might have 1 million, 2 million, 5 million new users joining Crypto.com. Yes, that is when $1 is a possibility. And I know it reached over $1 here, so I don't know why it's only showing 80 cents. But $1 is an absolute possibility. But, dude, it's going to have to take place in the next bull market because people are so afraid of crypto right now, and less people are trading on exchanges. That's why we're seeing the declines, especially in exchange coins. Not to mention all of the legalities and all of the restrictions that the SEC is putting on them. So when all of that's lifted, if you've got institutional money flowing in, if people are signing up to use these exchanges left and right like they never have before, boom. I think your dollar is in sight. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I think your dollar is in sight, and it's an absolute possibility. But until you get that bull market and until you get millions of people kind of becoming active traders again, it's going to be very difficult, if not impossible, to get back up to those levels. Maintaining that $1 billion status is phenomenal for Kronos or Crypto.com coin. I watch on my TV. Just got on to say thunderstorms here in Cincinnati. It just moved in. Wayne Winthrow. All right, you saw me ripping on Tim, and you decided to say, you know what, Tim, maybe we are getting some rain out there. We do not have thunderstorms here. The girl on the radio earlier did say that we get some thunderstorms tonight and or tomorrow. So I'm just ripping on Tim. But yes, Tim, you got some backup right there. Yeah, we do have thunderstorms in Ohio down towards Cincinnati. I'm just north of Mansfield. I don't know what y'all got. Went from 89 to 75. Ooh, dang, dude. Well, it's still sitting at 92 here. I hope it doesn't pour, but she did say that we could get some thunderstorms. Look above that comment, Matthew. Absolutely. Matthew, whatever you sent above that comment did not come in because the only comment that came through is not sure if you saw my comment on the link proposal to get it easy to head it. If not, I'll make the comment here in the live. So something about that comment did not come through. It got held or filtered out by YouTube. So retype it, man. Let's see here. That was the last part of the comment. Yeah, you got to retype it. First, Tim, good deal, man. CZ for CEO proposal is a joke. Next proposal, C-Bro for treasurer. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Yeah, look, I wouldn't want to take out of the community pool, but I do think, okay, there's a difference in some of the work that can be seen. I'm going to continue making Terra Luna Classic videos until Terra Luna Classic dies, right? So, yeah, I do think that, like a marketing proposal, I'm not going to propose it, but that marketing proposal that's out there, dude, I should join that marketing team if they end up getting paid. Thoughts on AMC, Pensamento and AMC. Mr. Palomino. I don't know when you've been in here last, but I did add some more shares of AMC maybe like 2 weeks ago, brought my average down, and was selling some covered calls. I've not sold any covered calls this week. The potential court case, it's not a potential court case, but the potential resolution of that court case between shareholders and AMC in that settlement, it's got me nervous, dude. I truly believe that AMC is going to go lower, potentially much lower in price, if Adam Aaron is able to go through with the reverse split, the conversion, and future dilution. I think that AMC goes down in price, and I think it might go down big. Where, how far, I don't know, because you should see some sort of a convergence between APE and AMC. So, and if they met right in the middle, I think that with AMC being at $4, and just to make it easy, APE being at $3 or $2, sorry. APE. With APE being around $2 and AMC being at $4 here, I think that they can meet at $3 per share. I don't want to see, and I don't really want to hold AMC down another like 40% to the $3 mark, but that's where I think that it could go if the conversion ends up going through. If the conversion doesn't go through, okay, APE, yes, it still has voting rights potentially. Okay, it still potentially has voting rights depending on the decision that the judge makes. But if it doesn't maintain its voting rights, I think that APE is almost going to be worthless at that point. And AMC could soar in value with squeeze potential being reignited. Now, look, AMC is still sitting on $1.6 billion. They still got over $1 billion in cash, man. They're doing fine. They're increasing their revenue, all of that. They're not cash strapped. So Adam Aaron doesn't and probably wouldn't go out there and immediately dilute shares. But the potential for the dilution, the conversion, the fact that retail investors would not own the majority of the stock anymore makes that conversion way too dangerous for me to really get excited about anything or the future of it if that goes through. Mullen Auto, man, look at this. 19 cents after hours right now. This is nearly a 100% gain on the day. Mullen Auto touching 10 cents this morning and sitting at 19 cents right now. Wow, man. 90+% gains at the moment and almost moving into that 100% territory, doubling in price in a single day. And you know what? I really don't want to touch it, but this stock is just like crucially tradable. When it has these up days, it rips higher. I did think about trading it today. I did not touch it. Who knows, man? Tomorrow it could be up to 25, 30 cents. It could be right back down to 8 cents. So please be aware, if you're sitting on Mullen Auto gains, protect those gains. But nonetheless, Mullen's looking pretty interesting with that gain today. All right, before you got in, Tim, we were just discussing. Anybody else here about the powdery white substance found in the West Wing? Oh, that's what you guys were discussing. No, I did not. I did not see anything. I don't know anything about that actually. Thoughts on the Instinet $67 billion ECP charges and $50 billion in DTCC waivers debacle going down on Reddit about the January 28, 2021 buy freeze on AMC and GME. Another thing, I have not seen anything about that, so I really don't have any thoughts on that, man. But I'm very skeptical that the buying debacle or the buying freeze or whatever you want to call it and name it, where you weren't able to buy AMC on Robinhood and some other brokerages during that time, I highly doubt that they even get a slap on the wrist. But if they do, that's all it's going to be. A simple fine and move on. It's unfortunate, man, but I really do believe that. That's what we're looking at there. Hey, I was told we won't see the bottom or bull market until the government gets switched up with the next election. Kind of like how you say the logic hasn't caught up. So, was told to wait a bit longer to load the boat. Chris, yes, okay, that is one mentality to have, right? And that's going to be a little bit more of a confirmation. So here's the way that you can look at it. You can look at it that way. And if things do get better during the next election, let's say that Republicans win the White House or like a more normal Democrat wins the White House, like whatever you guys want to say is the best case scenario. So let's say that happens and the economy starts to do better. It starts to improve. Great. use that as confirmation that things are on their way up. However, if you look at what we've already been seeing since the beginning of 2023, people are already anticipating good times. We've watched the NASDAQ go from 10,000 to 13,000, almost 14,000. That is nearly a 40% increase in the overall market. By the time you get that confirmation, okay, we may already be hitting all-time highs. We got to go to a weekly graph, Chris, but you can see it. If you wait for that confirmation for the election to take place and you draw it out here, we may be reaching all-time highs at that point. Now, there's nothing wrong with buying in and waiting to load the boat because, dude, if the administration is the problem, and this is not like whatever you guys think, right? If the administration is the problem and they do get reelected, I would agree with all of you that even if we are back up here near the all-time highs in anticipation of an administration change and, you know, we get something worse or a continuation of what we've got going on, we could absolutely bounce off those all-time highs and come right back down, dude, and have another 2 years of bear market or potentially 4 years of bear market. So that is an absolute possibility if we do not get the outcome people are anticipating. If this is already anticipation of the outcome, we could continue, and if people continue to anticipate an administration change, we could go from this 13,000 to 15, 16, 17, and we might be at 17 by the time the election comes around, and then we've got the confirmation and we can continue on in the same direction. At that point, here's what you missed out on. Well, in the overall market, you would have missed out on another 10, 15, maybe 20% gain. Okay? That's a 20% fee, essentially, that you are going to be paying for confirmation things are going in the right direction. The logic could take a while to catch up, but the market may be ahead of that logic. The market may be anticipating that logic. All you would be waiting for is the confirmation of that logic. It's not a bad strategy. It is a more conservative strategy. It's much more conservative to wait for the confirmation because the market is based on anticipation. So if we continue to move higher on the NASDAQ, over the S&P 500 and so on, we're back up all-time high, 16, 17,000 on the NASDAQ, and then all of a sudden, you know, Biden gets reelected or you get somebody else in there that's going to do a worse job, boom. I mean, things could absolutely tank down if the anticipation is not met. So, yeah, it all depends on how conservative you want to be, man. And, you know, I don't think that there's necessarily a bad point in continuing to either stay invested and you know, seeing what happens, or honestly continuing to dollar cost average in with amounts that you are not necessarily going to miss. Like don't go in and try to put $5,000 a month in if you're only making $4,000 a month. Like don't do that, okay? But, you know, dude, if you could put $50, $60, $100, $200 a month in, whatever you think, dude, you could easily find that in your budget. I know you can. I know you can. So just do what you guys are able to do, and it really will pay off in the long term. Okay, I think the devs are behind the move to get CZ to head. They will quit if it passes and blame CZ. Matthew, that is an absolute possibility. I think that might be, if you're right, I think that that's more of a scapegoat type of a deal. I think that these developers will stay here as long as the community pool has money in it. They might want to say that, okay, CZ's ahead of it, we're going to quit. And, you know, they might want it to seem a little less, I guess, selfish of a move. But, dude, as soon as that money dries up, they'll come up with something. They'll be gone. They'll be gone for sure. And then it's going to be me. Then it's going to be me and the bros. The true lunatics that sit here and try to get a coin moving when I have no development experience whatsoever. It will be us. And then at that time, we continue to drag Lunk behind us. We finally have to cut the cord. Remember, man, when Terra Luna Classic first bounced off of these lows, nobody was developing it. There were no developers that people were looking to. The major run did come when we voted for burns and we voted for staking to be re-enabled. But those developers weren't doing anything to make that run happen. Absolutely not. My thoughts on market and crypto is that it's heading to the downside. My theory is because Clay only has 17 likes and 28 watching. No, Bronson, here's my thoughts, okay? Because I do think about that quite often, right? I think that could be an excellent indicator that we are at or near a bottom, right? The fact that we only have 36 people in here right now, it's a little bit hard to swallow, but it's 36 people that I truly believe will be here forever, right? It's people that are committed. And these numbers have been running stagnantly low for quite a while, but they have been near a bottom. I find it very difficult to believe that you guys, committed to the market the way you are, would just up and leave. So knowing that, this could be a great indicator that we're near a bottom. Now, if we get, when AMC was going crazy, and there was 1,000 people in here, let's use that. And when 75,000 people were watching Mac Horrors and 30,000 people were watching Trey, okay? You don't just have to use mine as an example. But use that as an example of hysteria. These levels are not the sustainable levels that we once had. They're inflated levels. And you cannot maintain the inflation in perpetuity. Use that we may be peaking. Use that as your greed and fear index. Claybro's got 12,000 people watching him right now. Something is going on that is out of the ordinary. Right now, I truly do believe the levels are low, and they should be fluctuating somewhere around 200, 300 people in a live stream that is like sustainable growth and good. But dude, 30 people, maybe market bottom. 3,000 people, maybe way too high, and in kind of like a euphoric, greedy moment. Yeah, you can absolutely use those. Looking at people that sign up for Webull, I use as an excellent indicator of the fact that we are near a market bottom because nobody wants to sign up. There might be one person that makes a deposit on Webull during a month. That is low, man. But if you get to these points where AMC's ripping, Shiba's ripping, and you got, multiple people signing up per day, that is also an indicator that, things might be running up way too high. So, yeah, dude, it is a definite sentiment indicator, the amount of people that are in the live streams, watching videos, and so on. Listening to AMC Short Squeeze possibilities, I like listening to the Browns. Possibilities to make the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. Tim, 100% in agreement with you on that one, man. Mullen does have a giant building here, so it is a legit place. See, Bronson, that's interesting. That is interesting to me because with how much Mullen gets hit, I really do wonder if it is a legitimate business. And the fact that it's trading at like a $30 million market cap or whatever it is really makes me wonder. Is this a $30 million business? Is that it? But Bronson telling us that it is legit, man. You guys might want to look into it a little bit more. We're farming. The worst job in my... Come on, man. Yeah, Tim, man, I mean... Listen, there's always room to go up, and there's always room to go down, okay? So... It is a possibility that things can always get worse. They hopefully will get better, but they can always get worse. I'm not even going to mention any names, so you guys could probably catch the drift on that one. Let's see here. Farmy sitting at... Ooh, Farmy, big old gain today, but getting ripped lower after hours. Uh-oh. Farmy getting ready. 41 cents on Farmy, down 3.72 cents. Bouncing off this line for like a quintuple bottom here. Touching the 40-cent mark, 41 cents after hours. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? This is dangerous territory for Farmy, man. I'm telling you right now. 41 cents. If Farmy does, I mean, it's just a tick. 500 shares, 40 cents. I don't understand how people go out and only buy like $20 worth of shares at 40 cents, but whatever. Regardless, we are we're right above that 40-cent mark. And if it falls down below that 40 cents, Farmy is probably going to free falling. Yeah, it probably will free fall if it does fall down through that 40 cents. So keep an eye on it. I knew you thought that, because when crap is popping, you have 120 plus people. When crap is dropping, lower than 40. It's true. Yeah, Bronson. And you know, like when AMC and Shiba were rocking, dude, those were 1,000 plus people. So it legitimately is a gauge that you guys can use. It's nowhere near, accurate or anything, but it is a legitimate gauge that you guys can use in terms of like a fear and greed index, more of like a FOMO index. Yo, Mija. Who's the Mija? Mija. Oh, Pudgy and Palomino. I like it. I'm in. Been watching on my TV for a year now. Wayne, very good, man. Wayne is in. He is here to stay. Bronson, I got hit with 2 ads already, so I'm not part of that. Chris, how'd you get hit with 2 ads? Did you leave and come back? Thank you very much for leaving and coming back, man, and hitting with 2 ads. Dude, Chris, I do want to thank you for that penny, man. I want to thank you for that penny. Times are tough. Every penny counts, Chris. They really do. The reason the developers want to leave is that they already got paid and they don't want to do development. They want CZ to bring in his development team to assist. They will leave with money we paid them. Yeah, Matthew, you could be absolutely right. So I don't know the skill set of these developers. I wish that I did. And I wish that I knew some more about developing so that I really could critique them a little bit better. Skepticism isn't necessarily good criticism. But like you're stating there, I am very skeptical that these developers are developing or have the skill level that developers for Binance have. So if that is kind of their scapegoat, to bring in CZ, allow some Binance developers to take over, dude, do not forget, guys, this is a group of people, most likely a group of friends, that has already brought in over $300,000 over the last 3 quarters, and that is only the L1 team. On top of that, you've got the Terra Rebels. Terra Rebels had a $100,000 paycheck, and then they've had a $36,000 paycheck and a $43,000 paycheck, and that's just for a handful of people too. So these people are walking away with $250,000 plus, and now if the USTC team continues to get sponsored or paid out of the community pool, they're going to be walking away with $200,000 plus a year. Nearly $250,000 a year. It's like $240,000 that they're going to be walking away with on an annual basis. The developers are making money, and Terra Luna Classic's price is not going up. Anytime you see action like that in the stock market, you really wonder if the CEO and if the guys are doing their job. I completely understand the bear market, but man, if they drain that community pool, it is not going to be good. I got a Mullen feeling, not financial advice, but Tesla was cheap AF too. No, Tesla was very cheap, man, and Tesla was not making money for a very long time. I will definitely say this, though, and I have not watched a lot of stuff or read a lot of stuff about the CEO of Mullen Auto, but I personally don't believe there's any comparison between the CEO of Mullen and this in Elon Musk. Okay, I really do not. I forget the numbers, dude. The CEO of Mullen has paid himself, it was like 20 million or 50 million or more, 100 million, I forget what the numbers were, shares of Mullen Auto in bonuses over the last couple of years when the price of Mullen has been absolutely destroyed. I cannot, as a company, maybe if electric vehicles are the future, but dude, I cannot compare those two guys, man. Hey, that Mullen sign out front is worth more than 19 cents. There you go. Just saying. Bronson, you are right on that one. I'm still here and I got no ads. Football, man. Leave and come back, man. Watch an ad for me. You guys got to give me that penny when you come in. That's the least you could do is watch the first, maybe even the second. If you watch only the first one, you hit me with like a half a cent. You watch both ads, That's a full penny. YouTube froze, so I had to close and reopen. Boom! YouTube looking out for me on that one, Chris. Linux developers will never give up their abusive power willingly. Yeah, Kai, that's kind of my mentality though too. Is I think that they give it up willingly when there's no money left. I do think that along those lines. But as long as there's money to drain, I think that they're going to drain it. And as long as there's as long as they can continue to increase, they will slowly do so. I mean, if you think about the Terra Rebels, the previous quarter, they passed the $30,000 spend. This quarter, it was a $43,000 spend. During the fourth quarter, I'm not going to be surprised if it's a $50,000 spend. I think that they're going to continue creeping up, and they're going to continue stretching as far as they can stretch until something snaps. And the snap is going to be a dried up liquidity pool. And by then, here's what happens, man. People are going to give up, and there's going to be no replenishing. And if they don't give up, maybe we continue to trade. Maybe Terra Luna Classic continues to move around. And maybe we do end up funding a pool once again. But then who do you think is going to come rushing out of the woodwork as soon as they see money in that community pool? The developers. And they're going to try and drain it once again. Let's see. Got Bounty Coin, baby. Thoughts on FFLDX? My 401k is invested in this Fidelity Fund. FFLDX. It might be difficult to see what all these guys are in. 2055. All right, yeah, that's not bad, man. If you're... All right, I don't know why we don't have any charting on it and where we're at here. But what this is, the 2055 Index Fund. It's going to constantly change. And it's tailored to somebody who plans on retiring in the year 2055. So right now, it would be a little bit riskier. Tim, I think it might be dude, be as risky as you want, right? But somebody that would like to retire a little earlier, which you may want to do than 2055, you may want to invest in something. If you're following this approach, you may want to be invested in something that's a little more conservative and something that would be ending towards 2030 or 2035 would be more tailored towards bonds. So this right here is, I mean, you can read it. Seeks high total returns. Absolutely. It's a 2055 allocation. Fund will allocate its assets among underlying Fidelity funds according to the asset allocation strategy. It becomes increasingly conservative until it reaches approximately 15% in domestic equity funds, 5% in international equity funds, 40% in bonds, and 40% in short-term funds. So right now, it's probably a pretty aggressive strategy, knowing that it's got 32 years to go. Eventually, when you reach 2055, this fund should be 15% domestic equity, 5% international equity. So only 20% is going to be invested into stocks, 40% is invested in bonds, and 40% would be invested into short-term funds. So you're looking at a much more conservative, rate of return when you reach 2055. I don't know. I can't see the performance of it right now, but knowing this and knowing what they say, Tim, if you went to a financial advisor, they would probably say that this is too aggressive for you. However, okay, because I'm not a financial advisor, I can say because the market is recovering as quickly as it is, and we should see an increase in equities off of this bear market and possibly a decrease in bonds, you may be better off being invested into something that's a little bit more aggressive as we bounce off the bottom of the bull market and jump in, or bounce off the bottom of the bear market, and begin a bull market. So this is probably going to be much more lucrative for you during this transition from bear to bull market. But if you truly do want a more conservative approach, after the bull market begins, you may want to look into something that has a closer timeline. But like I said, man, I'm not a financial advisor. That's just something a financial advisor would tell you. Spike and Moan today is totally unexplained, but I will take it. There you go, Johnstontown. I love it. For some reason, Mr. Simon, I thought that Tim said that. His name was right above yours. No, that's actually probably appropriate for you, Mr. Simon. It's probably appropriate for you. You've got I guess a longer term retirement age than Tim would have, but I do think that it's actually going to be a lot better to see these more aggressive funds being or growing off of this transition from the bear market into the bull market here. So even if Tim was invested, even if Tim had a 401k invested in this, I think it's a better opportunity right now coming off the bear into the bull to be aggressive and then come back and kind of tick back down into your more conservative approach. So absolutely, Mr. Palomino, very good. Timmy with a green name, boom. Who's grabbing that green name? Nobody's grabbing that green name. Somebody grab that green name. Lisbon, grab the green name. Johnstontown, grab the green name. Somebody grab a green name right now. What are you guys doing, man? Is nobody going to get that green name? This is like, what's breaking here? So this to 50 Shades of Green. So glad to have you in here. I'm throwing everything into the Vanguard 2024 fund. I want to retire next year. Help me, Obi-Wan. Vanguard, you're my only hope. Johnstontown. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. But the Vanguard 2024 fund should probably be extremely conservative, right? If you're looking at Vanguard 2024, shouldn't that be extremely conservative? Only bonds? And here's the thing that you want to be aware of, okay? If we do truly transition from a bear market to a bull market and risk off into risk on opportunities, you're going to see a decrease in the value of bonds, and you're going to see an increase in the value of equities. That's the transition from risk off to risk on. Bonds are going to go down, stocks are going to go up. When you're moving from risk on to risk off, it's the opposite. Stocks are going to go down and bonds are going to go up. But if we do transition from bear to bull, something that does have a very close, not expiration, but maturity, is going to be more heavily invested in bonds. And you may actually see a decrease in a fund like that, simply because of the transition going from risk off to risk on. So I would look into making sure that if you are going to be heavily invested in the Vanguard 2024 during a transition from bear to bull, that is what you want to do, and you're not just being as conservative as possible. Tim, bro, did nobody get the green name? What is going on right now? Like, I can't leave until somebody claims that green name. What the heck happened? Did it not show up? I mean, Tim, you gifted a membership, right? I can't leave. Stig Beater. Somebody claim that green name. I can't leave until somebody claims that green name. Lisbon. Stig Beater. Somebody click on Tim's thing. It should have a link when you click on it. It says enable your gift receiving. And then when you enable it, oh my gosh. Yeah, Bender, it usually just happens if nobody in here, I mean, it usually just goes to somebody else that's subscribed to the channel that doesn't have a green name. But if you click on that, man, it should be pulling it up. Timely puts it in my 401k to match my employer's match to take out a loan to buy stuff that's going to actually make me money. No, Tim, that is an excellent idea. If anybody does have a 401k, this is not financial advice coming from me. This is financial advice coming from financial advisors. If anybody does have a company match on their 401k and you're not doing it, you're not paying into it, please just look into it a little bit more or ask some questions. Because if you pay into it, even if you have a bear market and you are losing money in your fund that you were invested in, the company match that they give you, you would have to lose 50% of the value of your 401k, of your portfolio at that time, to just break even. You are 100% gaining with every dollar that you get matched, because that's free money from your company. So look into that or ask more questions about it if you're not getting your company match. What do you think of Shiba? Just invested $108. The GOAT News. Very nice, man. I don't like the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team right now. I still love the Shiba Inu coin community, but I really don't like the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. Tim, that goes well with Clay's intro music. Something I think all your subscribers are members already. That's why the membership is not assigned to nobody. Yeah, Mr. Palomino, man. These fake green names, these gray names right here, they aren't subscribed to the channel. Goat News, no gray name. Stick Beater, not a gray name, or not a subscriber. Lisbon, not a subscriber. Oh, man, you guys, YouTube is being sus right now. YouTube really is being extremely suspicious, or suspect, whatever you want to say at the moment. They really are, man. What is going on? Tim sends a green name out there, and nobody gets this green name. You guys are killing me. I just did. I forgot. Go News. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you actually just click the subscribe button, Streamlabs should have told me that you subscribe. So I think something's going on. I think something is definitely going on right now, because it should have showed that you subscribed to the channel. If you didn't, if you weren't, and you... Well, now it's working. Now it's... Goat News did just subscribe to the channel. So... I don't know what YouTube is doing with Tim's thing, but I really do. I had to pee since like 4:20. I can't be sitting here for another hour waiting for YouTube to work on this green name. Subscribe and I only get block and report when I click on the gift. I don't know what the link is to enable your gift receiving. I wish Pika Power was in here right now. She knows what the link is. There's a glitch somewhere, man. 35 lag and 18 likes. Come on, guys. Click delay for sure. Yeah, there is a delay. I don't know what's going on, but very weird that Tim's green name did not get assigned to somebody. The good news is, let me see if I can click here. Let me see if it shows up on YouTube. It does show that. It does show that Tim sent that membership there. Your computer's probably overheating due to the weather. Pour some cold water over it. That's an excellent idea, Kai. I will do that as soon as, well, I don't have any water in here, man. Otherwise, I would do it now. I got to fill up after the live stream and then pour the water on it. Guys, it's 5:11. I'm subscribed for a long time. How not? No, Lisbon. I know, man. I'm messing with you. I am going to get off here. It's 5:11. If somebody gets the green name, it's going to show up in Streamlabs, so I will be able to replay it. Oh, Stick Beater subscribing. All right, Stick Beater subscribing to the channel. Very nice. Now maybe he's going to get a green name. I don't know. It will show up in Streamlabs. We can replay it when we come back on the live stream tomorrow, but it'll definitely show up there. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. Tim, dude, thank you very much. I have no idea what YouTube is doing right now and why they're not assigning that green name to somebody, but it does show that it went through. So somebody should have that, and we'll be able to load it up tomorrow. Somebody remind me to click replay on it if it does show up. Shout out time, and then we will be back with videos tonight at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Make sure to watch them twice, guys. Views are really low right now. Appreciate every single one of you guys. The GOAT News! Enjoy your day, man. Sarah Deste, 50 Shades of Green, Fooball, see you later. Dark Bro, enjoy your day. Enjoy work tonight. Lemon Lust, see you later. Precise Audio Blog, enjoy the GOAT News. Delay for sure, man. Kai, enjoy it. DD214, Lisbon, see you later. Ate Mice, we've got Dark Bro, Tim, see you later, man. Sarah Deste, 50 Shades of Green, Lemon Lust, ta-ta to you, Kai. Lisbon, enjoy it. Precise Audio Blog, Bender, Kai, Lisbon, DD214, Next Level, Bronson, to Ohio from Indiana, to Ohio, from Ohio to Indiana, man. Enjoy your evening, Bronson. Stick Beater, see you later. Tim probably won't be in tomorrow. I'm taking some hogs and some cat to the park to run around and roam and enjoy their day. Right, Tim? That's what you're doing. Have a great evening, Tim. Enjoy it. Tim, Wayne, Tim, all of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.